Hi everybody, this is Mary for Stampin' Camp with Mary and Mary's Stamping Happenings, and today is Tips and Techniques Tuesday. And today I want to show you a new watercolor technique. Well, at least it's new to me. It's similar to watercolor washing, but I call it watercolor brushing. What you're going to need is, let's bring you up so you can see everything. You're going to need a piece of watercolor paper, okay? You're going to need a spritzer with some water in it. You're going to need some water painters. I like the new large brushed water painter. I think that gives it more of a larger brushing stroke. But you can use the small or the medium ones, or just a paintbrush if you want. You're going to need some inks. I chose Bermuda Bay, Melon Mambo, and Pacific Point. You're also probably, I'm going to be using, I gotta plug it in though, my heat tool. Let me just sit down and plug this in. Ouch, that was my hand. And I'll show you what you can do after it once we get this done, okay? So I'm going to take the watercolor paper and I'm just going to spritz it with water, okay? Then I'm going to take the ink pad. Now, the old ink pads, I can usually go like this and get color into the top. But the new inker pads, I can't. My fingers just aren't working. So I am taking just a block and I'm getting some ink on that block, okay? And I'm going to do that with all three of my colors. I wanted a bright color, and you can do this with any colors. I started out with 2 colors. This is the first time I'm going to go with 3. I'm going to see how it looks with 3. Of course, it'll probably give me a bunch of other colors because they run together. Then you're just going to pick up some of the color I'm going to do, and you're just going to brush it on. And you will notice some of it will run, which is okay. Some of it won't. It all depends upon how much water you put on. And then I've noticed with these water painters, they will put the ink up into the top. So you really want to get them, before you do a new color, you want to get them pretty well cleaned off. So I got some water in there. Now I'm going to use some of the Melon Mambo. I got this idea from one of the artist design team from Stampin' Up. So you can see it going all the way up there now. And now let's do a little bit of Bermuda Bay. And again, you don't have to get every little spot. You want to get most of it, but you don't have to get every little spot. Now, say you wanted a little more red in there, a little more melon mumbo jumbo. So you're going to go pick it up and you're going to do some more. Now you notice this side is a lot drier. The colors are more brighter right now. They're not moving as much. So what I am going to do now, after I clean this off so it doesn't get up into the brush as much, I'm going to again just spray, especially, I'm going to spray from up high, there, to get it a little more mottled look. And then I'm going to take my heat tool, excuse me, I'll hopefully cut this out. Okay, you saw how it curled up when you put the heat on it. You can bend it back down. Also more heat in it, it will flatten out. Now, this is a great background, isn't it? Doesn't that remind you of one of our designer series paper from last year, the brush stroke one? I really like this. It looks like the dry brush one, the dry brush stamps, background stamp. But there you have it. Now you can do a couple of things since it's dry. Let's move these over. Since it's dry, you can stamp on it with Memento Black or any other color you would like. You can use it as a background. Just put this on the card, cut it down, put it on the card. Or what we're going to do is we're going to take a die and we're going to cut this out. Okay? Let me get the new embossing machine. This is a great machine. And if you want one of these, there is a really great deal going on. Join my team and you can get this for $99. Plus 2 free stamp sets, plus a bunch of other things. So don't worry about that. That's in September. So I'm just going to place this right here, get it all on. It's the first time I tried the butterfly die on it. I hope it. With the Big Shot, I had to go back and forth 3 or 4 times. So they said with this machine, it has, its roller is different, so it provides equal pressure. So you won't, not supposed to have to go over it 3 or 4 times or put shims in or stuff like that. So we shall see. Ooh. Well, there is one that maybe just need another little help. And of course I have to get my tool out. I love the fact that this machine folds up. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to. The footprint is so much smaller. Oops, not that side. Get my tool out. Pick a tool. I love pick a tool. Pick your nose. Pick a tool. So I'm just going to, now let's do this. And let's just find sometimes it's easier to go over the back of it. To get all of those little ones out. So just have those two left. There we go. So now wouldn't that just be, let's see, how about some gorgeous gray? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Gorgeous grape, or probably Daffodil Delight. Let's get some of my, I did not line this with adhesive sheets, so I'll have to use this glue. Liquid glue, yeah, okay guys, just say it now. Mary's using liquid glue. Get it over with, I want to hear it. Yeah, I'm using liquid glue. I've been using a lot of liquid glue lately. Don't know why. I suppose I could use glue dots for this because there's places big enough for the glue dots, but I guess I don't want to spend all that time, so here we are. If you're in my Stamp a Month Club, this month I've got 2 cards using this technique. So you'll see some, and if you're not, you should join, especially if you're a demonstrator, because then you get, that's why I hate liquid glue. Besides it's being all over my fingers. Because if you've got anywhere from 3 to 5 cards that you can use for your own classes with instructions and everything all done. So there we go. Remember to follow me on YouTube. Don't you love this? This is called, I call it the watercolor brushing. Follow me on YouTube. Everything you need to do the watercolor brushing is listed below. Thanks. Bye-bye.